Today's video, I'm going to quickly explain why sold over asking when you see this advertisement, when real estate agents say they sold something over asking, is by no means intentionally malicious or misleading, but it can be misleading. And I'm going to detail as to why. So before we get into the topic, related only in name, I actually have a podcast with a colleague of mine who works at the same office as I do. I really respect him a lot, and he's a really good realtor. We have a podcast together. It's called the Above Asking Podcast. I'll leave a link in the description. Go and watch. It's fun. It's informative. It's everything that I hope it can be. Yeah, you be the judge. So we've often seen this when you're walking down the street, driving down the street, or in advertisements and flyers, brochures, whatever it may be. A realtor is advertising the fact that they've sold a unit, a condo unit, a detached home, semi-detached, whatever the commodity is, the given specific type of commodity, they've sold that thing above asking, referring to the asking price, and they sold it above asking price. So not only are they saying that they can sell your house, but they're also saying they can sell your house for more than you think you can get. Now, why in certain situations is this misleading? I'm going to explain. Before I do though, I want to clarify that it's literally true. Like, the fact of the matter is always the truth. They've literally sold it above asking. But figuratively, it's a little misleading in a lot of situations, and by no means is it malicious or are they intentionally lying. It's just you might not know enough about the industry to see how it's not as impressive as it sounds. So sometimes in a very hot market, what we do as realtors, a strategy, is we underprice a commodity. So our commodity is, let's say, detached home. We know that market for detached homes are very hot. Furthermore, we know that if we underprice it, let's say we have a property that's objectively worth $650, but maybe we price it at $610, we get more feet in the door, we get more showings, we get more multiple offers, more bidding. And furthermore, in this hot market where detached properties are very so in demand, if we underprice it, we price it under the market value, we'll get more showings, more offers, and we'll have the opportunity to create a bidding war in a multiple offer situation where the best offer wins, and the buyers are incentivized to kind of leverage their offers against one another. And in these situations, you end up selling the property for higher than market value sometimes. So let's go through with an example. Let's say you have a detached property. It's worth objectively about $650. You can price it at $610. You get multiple offers. You can end up selling it at $670, maybe $650, but $690 in some cases. This is a different strategy than the typical neutral market where you price something maybe a little above what you're willing to accept. And that way you leave room for knocking down the price and agreeing to something you're okay with. Now, in the former case, whatever price point you end up with, you're going to have sold the property above asking, but is it really that impressive? I mean, as I said, the strategy was that you're purposely underpricing something, meaning whatever price you get, even if it's still below market value, even if it's still less than you would have otherwise gotten if you priced it correctly, maybe a little above what it's worth, you're still selling it above asking. Whereas truly an impressive exhibition of skill of selling something above asking is if you were to price it accurately at market value competitively and you still manage to sell it above asking. Not this former situation where you're purposely underpricing it to bring in more offers. Naturally, you'll sell it above asking even if it's a bad price you got. And yeah, that's a quick explanation. Hopefully that helped. Feel free to watch my other videos, stay in touch. Contact information in the description box. Ask me any questions you have. Thanks for watching.